Wait, how are you doing that? Ooh, it's still there. Hey guys, it's Rachel. So I decided it'd be fun to do. Also, I'm currently having a giveaway where I'm giving away an iPhone 6s or a MacBook Air, and the only rule is that you must be subscribed. That's legitimately the only rule. And I'm going to announce the winner on October 25th. Let's get on with the video. To start this look, you'll need a bubblegum pink blush. And take a lot of that blush and just put it on your nose and your cheeks. Now take a white eyeliner and line a thick line on your lower lash line. And take a black eyeliner and line the outside of your new lower lash line and a little bit above. Now you're gonna need some false eyelashes, so just take one and cut it in half and put it on the black line for both your lower lashes, and then take a full one and put it on your upper lash line. I look so creepy. You can use eyeshadow for this part, but I decided it'd be more fun to use face paint. Now to make the rainbow throw up, I'm taking some red face paint and kind of just swiveling it down all the way down. This part's optional, but I want to go all the way. Now I'm taking the face paint and lining it down my shirt. And then wipe off the brush and then do the same exact thing with orange and yellow and green. And then a light blue. I decided I needed more room, so I moved the entire thing over a little bit. And then a dark blue, because the Snapchat rainbow uses two types of blue, and then a purple. And now we're gonna bring all of those colors onto our lower lip. I did it now instead of earlier so it didn't get on my top lip. And then take some concealer and clean up the edges. Now we're going back down to the shirt, so take all of the colors of the rainbow and then draw a little circle under it and then add little splashes or drips of rainbow. I did that with all of the colors, and it just makes it look more dimensional. And then in the actual Snapchat rainbow, there's these little bubbles inside the rainbow, so I'm just gonna draw all those little bubbles with white. It's pretty much just a circle and a little dot in the middle. Now this part is crucial. We're making all the little sparkles, and by little I mean big. You're pretty much gonna randomly make these 4 triangled objects in completely random places, and then also add little X's. And then when you're done that, add little dots for little dots of glitter, and then add X's near it. Just kind of play around with this. It doesn't have to be exact, just have fun with it. Now to make the cute crying filter, just kind of follow my lead with this white, whatever white substance you want to use. And then powder it with a translucent powder so it doesn't fade away. And then take a light gray face paint or eyeshadow and just fill that entire thing in. Now we're gonna make the cartoony shadows to make it look more cartoony. Just add white curves around every corner pretty much, and it just makes it look more dimensional. And then do the same thing and add a light blue to your lower lash line. And to make you have semi-permanent frowny lips, overdraw your lower lip and then conceal the top lip and make it really thin, and then conceal the edges just to clean up, and now you look kind of always sad. If you have blue colored contacts, that would make this look a lot better. For the creepy monster filter, just mix some black and white face paint to make a light gray face paint, and then just paint it over your entire face. Doesn't have to be perfect, this is supposed to look sloppy actually. And paint it on your neck and your ears. Now take some white, and I looked at a picture of the monster and just highlighted all the areas that the monster was highlighted on, and then just blend it. Fill in your eyebrows to be really dark, because this entire look's supposed to be kind of black and white. And contour your face with black, and then accentuate the lines of your face. And then completely black out your eyes. Now take a black eyeshadow and blend everything out so it has more of a faded look. And then also contour a little bit with it too. Now we're gonna make the creepy mouth, so just make a giant black oval over your lips and everything. In my opinion, the most important part is the teeth, so just make a bunch of really pointy, thin strokes of white. And now we're gonna make the shadows of our lips with some black and white face paint. and kind of just blend those out so it looks like you're opening your mouth, and that's what it looks like. And then do the same exact thing with the pointy teeth on the top. And then kind of fill in the pink of your mouth so that that doesn't ever show. And remember, this is supposed to be kind of messy because you're a gross monster. And then put some black under your nose and you're done. When you close your eyes, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is gonna take an extremely unnecessary amount of time to wash off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't see my previous 2 videos, click those down below and subscribe right over there if you're not subscribed already. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye!